What's happening, folks? You see, today I've got my M4 sitting on the table. You look at this and you probably think, oh sweet, an AR-15 video. Well, I do intend on doing a video about this rifle. This is an M4 that I built. And I do intend on doing a video about this optic. This is a Vortex strike fire. But today I wanted to take some time to specifically address my experience with Vortex customer service. Now, I originally bought the Vortex strike fire after reading a whole bunch of reviews. I was looking at something along the lines of an Aimpoint comp, whether that's the comp M2, comp M4. I was looking at something that was very similar to that. Now, I'm not going to be jumping out of airplanes or diving underwater, so I don't need something built to the ridiculous durability standards that Aimpoint has to adhere to. But I was looking on a consumer market of similarly designed 30mm red dot optics. What is the best quality for the money? And the Vortex strike fire kept coming up. So I went with it. I've been very pleased with it, but we can get into that in another video. So I was out on a hunting trip, and this was one of the rifles that we took with us. We were hog hunting, and it was going to be in the evening, so a red dot was very appropriate for that. So the Vortex strike fire made the trip. And I don't know if you're familiar with this optic or not, but immediately you'll recognize that it's missing something. What is it missing? Well, we've got the flip cap up front, but nothing on back. Now, this optic comes with a 2x magnifier that you can put on the front here, and it actually screws in. So there's some real tight threads in here and it screws in. But in order to do that, you either have to leave your front flip cap open or take it off. And so naturally, I was kind of annoyed by the little cap flipping around every time it rustled against something, so I took it off. And somewhere in the woods, it fell off. It disappeared. Or it probably just fell out of my pocket. Who knows? It was most likely it was my fault just dropping it somewhere. But I began the search for a replacement cap. I looked on Brownells, I looked on Midway, I went to all the typical places that you go when you're looking for gun parts. And so I knew that this was a 30mm tube, but it turns out that this actual bezel right here where the optic sits, it shrinks down a little bit and it's 25mm. And I was looking for a flip cap that would fit that. Now, there were several Butler Creek brand flip covers that were just kind of generic scope covers that were either for standard telescopic scopes or for red dot scopes. And they had them in different sizes. They had them in 35 to 40mm or 25 to 30. So it was kind of a, you can force fit it to whatever, but it was not anything custom made for this product. And so I looked at the 25 to 30 Butler Creek flip-up optic, and it was actually a whole lot longer than this bezel right here. So I could buy that for about $10 or $12, and then I would still have to modify it and get it to fit. And so I figured, let me just call Vortex, let me just see if I can order the part from them, see what they'll charge for that. So I called up Vortex, talked to them. They were amazing. And this was actually the buddy I loaned this rifle to, actually called Vortex and talked with them. Told them that it was the strike fire, that it was the ocular lens cap that we needed, asked about the price, and they said, you know what, we're just gonna send that to you. And they had no idea that this was gonna be in a review video. It's nothing like that. I'm not sponsored by anybody, so don't even go that route. And this is really just kind of a testament to their customer service. See if you can see this. So they send it to me. They sent it via first class mail. So it got here in just a few days, no charge. So that is pretty amazing customer service, that they said, you know what, we're so happy that you like this product, that you're taking it out in the field and that you're using it. If you lost one little flip cap, we're not even going to charge you for it. So that really gave me a lot of confidence and a lot of faith in the Vortex Force Optics company. So if anybody is looking at Vortex stuff and they're kind of comparing customer service, because I know there's a lot of people who love Leopold because of their customer service, a lot of people who used to love Nikon because of their customer service, but now with a lot of their stuff being made in the Philippines and kind of all over, some people have some doubts about it. I wanted to do a video just to kind of cover my experience with Vortex. So I hope this kind of elaborates on what kind of a company they are and what kind of faith they put behind their products and how well they support them. So definitely a thumbs up for Vortex.